Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Syukur kita kehadrat Allah SWT kerana dengan limpah kurnianya dapat kita bersama-sama berkumpul pada majlis yang mulia ini. Izinkan saya teruskan ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth of today are the future of tomorrow. They are the foundation we must build upon to ensure the coming generations are empowered and are able to effect changes needed for a better tomorrow. That is why I'm honored and so proud of the achievements of the big 6 youth organizations for their successes and the changes they have brought over the last 2 years via the Global Youth Movement initiative. Congratulations on a job well done. These big 6, namely the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, the World Organization of the Scout Movement, the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award, the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, the World Young Women's Christian Association, and the World Young Men's Christian Association have driven 471 local solution projects across 72 countries and 169 national projects in more than 125 countries, impacting over 3.5 million community members during the difficult period of the COVID-19 pandemic that struck the world. Well done to all the youth involved in this commendable effort. You have proven that youth can, are, and must be part of the solution. Thank you also to the partners of the Big 6, namely the World Health Organization and the United Nations Foundation, for creating the opportunities for our youth and supporting them in playing their part as global citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, I was the Deputy Prime Minister when the pandemic began. Being a doctor and also being an office bearer at the time, I was deeply engaged in understanding the challenges and the importance of community engagement and collaboration in managing this health crisis, as well as in charting the path for recovery. The pandemic showed us that the government cannot work in isolation. We need every single one of you from every layer of society to play a part in this fight, which is still going on today. We need the collaboration from civil societies and youth organizations like the Big 6, which you have clearly demonstrated, to increase community awareness, build resilience, encourage communities to take the lead in helping the nation rebuild, and its people to learn to live with the pandemic. Indeed, this is in line with the foundation of Malaysia Madani, whereby it tends to energize civil societies to take lead in empowering community from dependence to interdependent society. I'm pleased that organizations like the Big 6 did not sit idle, but instead chose to make a change by motivating our youth to want to contribute and make a difference. Malaysia Youth Policy 2015 to 2035 is aiming to develop the youth with the quality of 8 C's, namely caring, competent, character building, confident, cooperative, considerate, competitive, and last but not least, contribute. Those are positive outcomes that we aim to achieve. Our youth should have rightly guided vision and mission in life and unleash their potential. Ladies and gentlemen, to build a strong and sustainable nation, we need young people who are aware of local and global issues and be proactive to drive solutions. As emerging leaders, young people should have the opportunity to lead and make informed decisions. Organizations like the Big 6, which offered non-formal education, collectively equipping and empowering over 250 million young people with knowledge, skills and mindsets to chart their own life journeys over the last century, play an important role to complement what governments do through formal education. This also demonstrates what collective action can do as opposed to individual ones. Together, we are so much better, so much stronger. As the new president of the Girl Guides Association Malaysia, I'm delighted to see what the young women from the association have achieved through the Global Youth Mobilization Network. Programs and projects involving period poverty, mental health, gender-based violence, cybersecurity, and tackling plastic pollution are all important initiatives. Thank you, Girl Guides Association Malaysia, for mobilizing the power of girls and young women and ensuring that learning does not stop during the time when schools were closed due to the pandemic. These efforts not only benefited members of the Girl Guides and the Girl Scouts, but were extended to other students and their communities. This is what we want to see, young people being proactive and leading the way. It's also inspiring to see Malaysian youth stepping up and contributing internationally. I would like to congratulate Michelle Chew from Malaysia for serving as the youth representative from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies in the Global Youth Mobilization Board. You've done us proud. Finally, I'm also happy to learn that the Big Six will be holding the Asia Pacific Regional Big Six Summit in Malaysia this coming June 2023. This will be a wonderful platform for young people to exchange best practices and inspire each other to encourage more youth-led solutions in their communities. I look forward to seeing the outcome from your deliberations during this summit. You have forced the world to acknowledge the huge potential of young people. You have showed us that the youth of today have the power and maturity to step up when needed. You showed us that we must sit up and notice you. On that note, I would like to wish the Big Six and the Global Youth Mobilization Initiative continuous success in leading our youth and creating impact to build a better and brighter future for all of us. I leave you with this quote from President Franklin D. Roosevelt. We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. Thank you. Terima kasih.